What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shan, and I am back with another video of Boutique Boss Talk. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving you some tips on how you can purchase your inventory for your online boutique. So stay tuned. All right, so today we're going to be talking about purchasing inventory for your online boutique. This is one of the things, like when I started my boutique back in 2015, as I have said so many times in videos, but I thought this would probably be the easiest part of the whole entire process. And I was wrong. A lot of mistakes that I didn't have a strategy as to picking the inventory that I needed or who I was picking the inventory for. So today I'm just going to give you some tips that helped me learn how to target audience is. So that's the very first thing that you would need to know before you actually go online or go into the facility or whatever, however you're going to order your inventory. You need to know who you're purchasing these clothes for. You need to have a target audience. You need to narrow it down so narrow so you know whether it's going to be for male or female, whether it's going to be like what income bracket are they in? Are they going to be able to afford your product? What problem is your product solving? You need to know who you are targeting, because if you just go on there and say, oh, this is cute, this is cute, this is cute, like I did, you won't sell a damn thing. Like, for real. The first month, my very first month in business, I didn't sell anything. And it was like the most hurtful thing, but I went back and tried to see, well, what am I doing wrong? I started reading, researching some things, and I realized that I didn't have a set of people or person that I was trying to actually sell. So I was just picking clothes that I thought was cute for me. And that's cool for you to pick clothes that you think is cute, but make sure that you're picking clothes that you think is cute for your target audience. So if you have to come up with like an avatar. For me, I created this girl. I gave her first name, last name, honey, wrote her whole story, whole scenario. So every time I go and pick clothes for her, I know exactly what she's going to like, what she's not going to like. I know how to price my inventory because I know what income bracket she's in, and I know whether or not she's going to be able to afford my product. So sit down and come up with this made up person. Sometimes we are our own target audience. So maybe you are your own ideal customer. So before you try to order any inventory, make sure you have a solid, clear clear idea of who you are buying for. That is very important, because you have been done bought all this inventory and then want nobody buy shit from your website. Excuse my language, but that's exactly what happened to me, and it was hurtful. I cried and everything because I was like, I felt like I had put so much work into picking this inventory, blah, blah, blah. And honestly, I hadn't put in that much work. Like, after I realized what I was doing wrong, I hadn't put in that much work, because I hadn't even decided, figured out who I was targeting. So I was just picking stuff. And so when you put clothes out there and you're targeting everybody, you're going to have a very hard time attracting customers. One group of people that you want to sell to and draw their attention. Go where they hang out, post your ads and everything where they are. They will come to you. So tip number 2 is going to be, make sure you defined your brand for your business. I, in the beginning, called this your theme of your business. You need to have an overall theme. It is your brand, basically. It's the brand of your business. So when I mean theme, what is your business known for? Is it gonna be sexy and classy? Is it gonna be fun and full? Like, what is it that you are trying to get people to say, oh, she is different, so let me buy from her versus the other place? What is your business known for? What is the brand behind the business? So when I say that, think about Starbucks. And Starbucks is known for the best coffee in the world, right? So you would say, all right, so everybody sells coffee. The gas station down the street sell coffee for 89 cents. So what makes them so different than buying the coffee from the gas station? Well, they have the best coffee in the world, but they can't target everybody that likes to drink coffee, because some people don't really care about the quality of their coffee. So they will go to That is what they're known for, but they also sell other items. But if you ask people why do they go to Starbucks, most of them is going to say because they have good coffee. They put that out there as that is their brand. That's their brand. They brand themselves as the best coffee, one of the best coffee companies in the world. So they brand themselves like that. I really don't know if they're the best coffee in the world because I don't drink coffee, but I know that that's what they're known for because I used to work there. Like, brand. You do not want to have inventory. You don't want to be out here branding your business. That's one thing. And then when you go to your website, it's like the clothes and the brand is not cohesive to what they're not on the same page. Like, no. So you want to make sure you have a clear, just like your target audience, you want to make sure your brand is very crystal clear to your customer. Number 3 would be to set a sales goal. When you're picking your inventory, you probably say, what does this have to do with me picking inventory? It has a lot to do with you picking inventory. You need to have a sales goal. So when you online and you picking your inventory, you need to know, okay, what kind of money am I trying to make this month? Like, what kind of money am I trying to make? Am I trying to make $1,500 this month? $2,000, $3,000? What's my sales goal that I'm trying to make for this month in business? So if you don't have a sales goal, you will pick anything. Like the wholesale prices, they are different. Some of things are cheap as $8 and some things are high as $99 per item. Not a unit, but per item. So you need to know what your goal is, and all that flows into all of the tips that I just gave you. Because if you're picking something for $99 and it comes in a pack of 6 is a unit, then you're going to be paying almost $600 for only 6 items. Can the girl that you're targeting, can she afford that? If she's making $30,000 a year, is she going to pay you almost $200 for an outfit? Because if you paid $100 for it, you're going to have to profit. You're going to have to price that good enough to where you can still make a profit and get your money back. So anything for $99, you're going to have to mark it up at least by 200-300%. So you're going to be selling that outfit for $200-300. Can that girl on that $30,000 budget buy that? Will she buy that? Will it even look at her and say, you know, I want to purchase this? If I was making $30,000 and seen something for that much money, I will click right up off their website. So that is important for you to set your goal, because if you're buying something that expensive and you're setting a goal of, you know, $3,000 or whatever, and you done bought this inventory and you don't sell it, at the end of the month, you're going to be in the negative because didn't nobody buy it, because you're not considering the people that you're selling to. They are not going to pay those. So you need to make sure that you have a sales goal. If you, let's say it's $1,500. Now, then you need to decide, okay, how many of these do I need? How many units do I need in order to meet this goal? How many? So when I get this question so many times, when people say, well, how do you know how much inventory I need to buy? You figure that out. I can't tell you how much inventory you're going to need to buy. You tell yourself that, because you're going to set a goal, a financial goal for your business as to what you want to make that month. So if this your first month in business, shoot for 500. Say, okay, I'm going to make $500 this month in business. Now that you have that sales goal, you can go on there and say, all right, how many units do I need to purchase in order to make this sale goal for this month? How many units do I need to purchase to make this sale goal this month? All right, so you don't need to buy all of your units at one time. You don't need to buy it. So if you need 4 units, all right, so how much am I trying to resell these for? That will tell you which items you need to purchase at what price. All right, so let's say, all right, I need to make sure, in order for me to reach that goal, I need to sell items for $55. So then that means you need to find some wholesale prices on your vendors list for something that may be $15, $20 that you can flip it and be able to sell it for $55. Will attract your customers, and you will still make a great profit that will keep you in the green at the end of the month. So when you figure all of that out, all right, I need 28 items. That's going to equal up to, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 units of 6. All right, so you break that down and say, all right, so how many units do I need to purchase? All right, I need to purchase one 6-pack unit every week this month. Okay, so then you break it all the way down, y'all, to like if you need to break it down to a day. And if you're gonna make that type of money, all right, I need to sell one item a day for the next 7 days. For a whole week, I need to sell one item a day for the next 4 weeks in order to meet that $500 goal. It's based off of how much money you want to make for the month, and you break it down to where you can work week by week or day by day. Don't look at the overall number and say, oh my God, I gotta buy 6 units and that's gonna cost me 9. So the next tip is to have a budget for yourself. Do not go in it blindly without having a budget set for your inventory. You need to have a budget for your inventory, your supplies. You need to have a budget for that. So if you're running your business all by yourself, you're going to have to get organized with this. So you're going to have to set some type of budget to be able to purchase this, this inventory. It goes back to what I just said about setting your goal. They kind of go hand in hand with each other, because you have this goal and now you have a budget that you need to follow by. So by the time the end of the month, after your first month in business, you'll kind of know how you can play with the numbers, whether you need to go up, go down. Each month is going to be different. The more your business grows, the more money you're going to make, and that budget is going to change because you're going to want to make more money. So your budget is going to have to be adjusted accordingly to the money that you're bringing in as your business grows. So tip number 4 is to make sure that you are budgeting your money, because you want to make sure that you have money for inventory, money for supplies, and you need to put back money for taxes. So when you have that net income that's left, and when you start making money, then you can issue up, okay, how am I going to pay myself? You ain't gonna know none of that stuff if you don't keep up with your numbers. Don't just purchase what you think you need, sell it, start selling it, and then you don't have a budget. You don't have a budget for advertisement. You don't have a budget for anything. Excel is a very good way to keep up with your budgeting and how much you're spending for your business, as well as inventory management. There are a lot of different apps that you can use that you probably use in your personal life that you can use in the business side of it. Like I think I just started using it. It's called Every Dollar, I think, and you can I use that in my personal life as well as business, and you can plug your numbers in where you're spending your money and plug in those transactions, and it'll let you know. You'll keep track of that you keep that stuff on track, so you'll know how much money is going out your business, how much money is coming in, and definitely want to put money back for taxes, because you do not want to get penalized for not paying your taxes. I think after you have made over $600 in your business, you have to start paying taxes. It is no longer a hobby. Anything under that, the government kind of look at as a hobby. So you're making a few dollars here and there. But after you've made $600, I think it's $600, do not quote me, but it's something along those lines. I know here in Georgia, it's like if you make $600 in a business, it is now considered like a business, and you have to start reporting your taxes. But a lot of stuff that you do in your business, you can write it off, but that's a whole nother video. So we're going to recap the tips that I gave you guys. Tip number 1 is to define your target audience. Tip number 2 is to have a clear idea of what your brand is. Tip number 3 is to set a sales goal, monthly sales goal for your business. And tip number 4 is to set a budget for your business. All right, I hope these tips help you guys in picking your inventory. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or comment down below. I also wanted to tell you guys that I'm having a free webinar coming up later this week on the 7th of the month at 7:30. It's a free webinar that I will go into further details on how you can purchase your inventory for your online boutique, where I can show you the inside of my vendor's account, what the wholesale numbers are, and how you can set up your shipping and all of that to receive your orders. If you're interested in taking this class, make sure that you hit the link down below and go ahead and sign up for that class. All right, so that's it, guys. I hope you guys are having a beautiful Sunday, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.